welcome back to the Ultimate Gardening channel. My name is Emmanuel Arce, well known as the Ultimate Gardener. In today's exciting sprouting video, I'm going to give you guys an entire care guide on grapevines. Grapevines are one of the most difficult fruits to grow out there in the garden industry due to how much care and how much attention you have to give to them. And so if you want to know a step-by-step tutorial on how to care for grapevines, please stay tuned with us. So Ultimate Gardeners, here I have a grapevine. This grapevine was actually purchased in Walmart for only $10.98. Figure that out. This was only $10.98, you guys. Pretty darn amazing if you consider it, because we actually did a comparison, and at Lowe's these were, I think, $13.98 and this was only $10.98. so there's a huge price difference. And so I went, of course, with the Walmart one. This is the classic purple grape, and so the variety name I will pop up on the screen for you guys to check out, so make sure to go ahead and see. This is the classic purple grape once again. And so here in Florida, you might be thinking, does grape even grow here? And the answer to that is yes, but very limited varieties due to our heat. And so here I have this grapevine that has been branching out. I've been having it for a few days now, which is pretty amazing. I love how the growth is so far. And so coming at number one, which is sun exposure. This grapevine needs to be planted in a full sun location, because any type of grapevine here in Florida has to be placed in a full sun location so they could do the best of the best performance. And so I have, this garden is full sun right now. It's overcast due to the weather, and so I'm very happy that I finally have a grapevine, because actually my favorite fruit is grapes. And so I still don't have a specific area where I want to place this grapevine, because I do know grapes do sometimes get vigorous, but the plants I've been seeing lately around our block are not that vigorous. So I think I might have an area to put it, but I will definitely let you guys know. And so let's go ahead and move on to point number two. So Ultimate Gardeners, coming at point number two is watering. Grapes do not like over excessive water, because the base of the grapevines are very delicate, and if they're submerged in water, it could cause a ton of different problems, whether it be root rot, whether it be stem rot, whether it be tamping off. It's so many diseases also that it could bring with overwatering. It's unbearable, and so I do want to prevent this happening. And so I do recommend, if you live in an area like me in Florida that it rains almost every single day, I would recommend planting this in a container, which I will do, because I don't want to risk this grapevine dying on me. And so watering is one of those things that you have to be very careful on. If not, then your grapevine could be through lots of stress and lots of struggles. And so you want to help prevent that. So you want to go ahead and water it, I would say at least one time every 3 days. But you also have to make sure that the soil is moist in order for you to not water. If the soil is dry, go ahead and water. If it's moist, go ahead and skip a day of watering. And so that's one way to go ahead and check it out. So Ultimate Gardeners, coming at number three is fertilizing. Fertilizing is a huge must for grapevines, because grapevines are hogs for fertilizer. They need the fertilizer in order to perform way better, because if you don't fertilize them, they would do okay, but with fertilizer they would explode in growth and explode in produce. And so that's what I want, because I'm a huge grape lover, and so I want this to succeed. And so I want to fertilize it every single month. That's what I would recommend for you guys. Also, it's also based on the type of fertilizer you have. Some fertilizers last way longer, some way shorter. And so the fertilizer I have is a Spoma plant tone, which is great for these types of things. And so for things like this, Spoma usually lasts 1 month, and then every single month you have to go ahead and fertilize. And so I'm gonna go ahead and fertilize this once it's planted every single month. And so I'll definitely make a video on planting this grapevine, because you guys need to see how to plant grapevines, because I know with watering and all that types of situation, you need a proper way on how to plant these. And so let's go ahead and move on to the final point, 4. So Ultimate Gardeners, coming at number 4, which is the most important point out of all of these, is to protect your fruit. Grapes are very susceptible to multiple different animals out there, like squirrels, like to birds, like to so many things that you can't imagine. So when it comes to grapes and you see already grapes starting to form, you need to go ahead and cover those babies up really darn quick so those animals don't get to them. For example, this grapevine here in FL and here in this specific area in my garden, I don't get a lot of critters, but I do have a squirrel that lives up there in a pole right there, and so that's a huge worrisome. And so once I see fruit produce already happening, you want to go ahead and cover those up very nice, so when those animals come, they won't have access to them. And so I'll definitely keep my eye out every single day once the vine gets to a certain maturity, and then that's when I'll go ahead and see once we have grapes, because I'm very, very excited. That's why I really wanted a grapevine. And so fingers crossed everything goes well. So that's gonna be it for this exciting sprouting video. Let me go ahead and wrap it up for you guys. So to my gardeners, that's gonna be it for this exciting sprouting video. Once again, I gave you guys an entire tutorial on how to care for your grapevines. Grapevines are one of the most pleasant things you could grow in the garden industry and also in your garden, and it's one of those things that you have to be careful for as well. So to my gardeners, that's going to be it for this exciting sprouting video. Once again, in this video, I gave you guys an entire tutorial on how to care for your grapevines. Grapevines are one of the most prettiest and most... So to my gardeners, that's going to be it for this exciting sprouting video. Once again, in this video, I gave you guys a step-by-step on how to care for your grapevine. Grapevines are one of the most pleasant things to grow in your garden, but when it comes to critters and all that types of stuff, you have to give a lot of your attention to it. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to support my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified when a new exciting sprouting video comes out just like this one, make sure to hit that bell notification button so you get notified when a new exciting sprouting video comes out. Also, leave me any comments down below on what you thought on this video. Any more video suggestions, I would gladly like to see them. So thank you all so much for watching, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye guys.